What is going on, guys? Today I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite and without a doubt the most important and well-written character in all of One Piece, Portgas D. Ace. And now I know everyone's thinking right now, but Franky, I come to your channel because I want to see things I haven't seen before. I want you to put ideas in my head that weren't already there. And everyone already knows that Ace is pretty much the best character in One Piece, so what are you doing, man? This video is a waste of my time. And to that I say, yes, I know that everybody already knows that Ace is the best character in One Piece, but please, guys, I try coming up with creative ideas for every video if possible. So for just this once, I want to be able to ride the wiener of the best character in One Piece, so please just give it to me for this Sunday. And don't worry, guys, it's probably not even going to be that long of a video. I just want to go over 3 main points about why Ace is just so awesome. So starting with number 1, let's get right into this shit. So something really awesome about the best character in One Piece is that throughout the series we have this huge issue where it's not really fair that all of the women are drawn extremely sexually. I mean, just looking at the series, pretty much every female character we come across, even ones that are 15 or less years old, I mean, it gets a little out of control. I just sit here thinking, you know, I am a strong, independent man, and I don't want this series that I'm watching to be so geared towards making all the women have to be overly sexualized. And with that being said, Ace pretty much takes care of that entire thing himself by never wearing a shirt, showing off his ridiculous body that everyone, and I mean everyone, needs to see. I mean, honestly, can you imagine how much less awesome this series would be if Ace would wear a shirt once in a while? It would be like, what am I even doing here? What is the point of watching this? I mean, it's just like my friend Kibby Thick Fat Deluxe Special Salisbury Style says, every man has to be at least 10% gay, which is obviously just flawless logic. So with that being said, I mean, what would this series be without Ace never wearing a shirt? That beautiful body we wouldn't get to see. How could my bare minimum of 10% gay be satisfied if we didn't have Ace here? It would be over. I could not get through the series without it. It would just be beautiful woman after giant boob with nothing to satisfy some of my other urges but Ace. Ace is the character that does all of this single-handedly for me, and I'm pretty sure the rest of the viewers of One Piece. There is just seemingly no way that he could be replaced in this particular part of the story that he plays. And my second point being one of the most important of the 3, the fact that he is such a strong character. Like, he's so powerful. I mean, from the fact that he got his ass handed to him by Blackbeard, who didn't even have the tremor fruit at the time, all the way to how he doesn't have control of any of the Hakis except for armament, and with that, we don't even know how far that really goes. It's like there's just no other way to describe him except by calling him a complete animal. I mean, throughout the series, we just see all these fights of these Straw Hats fighting these complete fodder opponents. Like, there's no chance of their opponents ever winning at any point, like how, you know, Luffy just recently was able to take Katakuri to at least a stalemate. I mean, come on, like, that was such a joke. How could he not beat him, alright? He's a top Yonko commander and he can't even beat it. It's a complete joke. But then we have Ace over here consistently fighting some of the strongest characters in the series. I mean, just look at an Alabasta when he fights the Billions. He just mops the floor with them. I mean, there's some of the strongest characters in the series. I would go as far as to say that they have to all at least be Admiral level, high Admiral level, really pushing Yonko tier. Is anyone even questioning that? I mean, really, is there any actual reason for us to be questioning that Ace is probably the strongest character of the series of all time, like way surpassing Roger? Just think, while he was claiming that he wanted Whitebeard to become the Pirate King, Whitebeard said that he wanted Ace to become the Pirate King, and he was pretty much the most powerful character in in the series at the time of his death. So what does that say? That means that Ace has to be the strongest character. And then we're gonna have all the assholes that come in here and say, well, okay, if Ace is such a strong character, then why was he so easily taken in by the government? How did he get captured with pretty much no effort whatsoever? And I'll tell you what, I have the answer right here for you. It's pretty much this complete bullshit, and that he is not the main character. The only reason that Luffy is going to become the Pirate King is because he is just loaded with plot armor. Ace would have taken the throne if it wasn't for the fact that Luffy is the main character of One Piece. And with that being said, I think it is a perfect time to transition into the most important point of his character, the thing that really makes him such a great person, such a great brother, the fact that he doesn't give a shit about Luffy. I mean, really, as we go through the series, all we see is every other person that Luffy come across after, you know, originally they don't like him at first because he's a pirate or whatever. They see his good side and they're like, oh wow, Luffy, you're such a great person. Can we be friends? And that's bullshit. That shouldn't happen, right? Why can Luffy just be friends with everyone all of a sudden? It's stupid. Ace is the only character that actually matters, that can see through Luffy's bullshit. He sees him for what he is and can see that he's actually a complete asshole. Like how he had the balls to leave the island where Luffy was, leaving Luffy all by himself after Sabo dies. No other character would have the balls to leave Luffy there by himself. They'd feel bad for him, but he's like, no dude, fuck this guy, I'm sick of it, I've been helping him for way too long, he can deal with this shit himself. I know Sabo just died and everything, but I don't care, he'll get over it, okay? I'm way over it at this point. And like how Luffy and everyone Ace knows are so sad when they find out he's been captured by Blackbeard and the world government. I mean, they're all just dicks, dude. Like, why make him feel bad about it, okay? Like I already said, he doesn't have plot armor like everyone else in this series. He didn't have a choice. He was doing the right thing by going after Blackbeard, who was obviously way more powerful than him. It's like Luffy is just trying to make Ace feel bad by going through all the effort of infiltrating the lowest level of Impel Down to save him, then break out of there and come all the way to the War of the Best to make him feel even more bad once he gets there. And then, after countless people in the War of the Best are killed by the Navy, many of these people actually being people that Ace knows on a personal level, Luffy has the audacity to actually get Ace killed. I mean, guys, let me run through exactly what happened here. Let me explain to you how Luffy is 100% responsible for Ace getting killed. Not the other way around, where how, you know, Ace actually put Luffy's life in danger and then committed suicide because that seemed to be a part of his whole plan since he just got really hurt by your daddy joke. No. Let me explain to you exactly how Luffy got Ace killed. So, a little while after, pre-time skip Luffy stood up to 3 admirals all at once, he actually was able to free Ace, and they started making their escape, and they were doing a very good job of it. They were pretty much out of there. Akainu starts making fun of Whitebeard, talking shit on him, saying that he didn't even compare to Roger, and Ace could not allow that, obviously. He knows how good that Whitebeard wiener is, and he could not let it be disgraced in any way, shape, or form. So in the middle of their perfect escape that they have going on, of course, Ace is going to turn around and respond to Akainu. Tell him how he better not talk about Whitebeard like that. He's gonna get him, he's gonna teach him a lesson, right? Yeah, Ace is so awesome, guys. So then, because Ace decided to stop escaping after the countless, like thousands, tens of thousands potentially, people who had just died for him, since he decided to stop escaping to respond to Akainu, Luffy made the ridiculous, just stupid decision to also turn around and try and get Ace to, you know, be an idiot and start escaping again. And again, being the idiot he is, since he was pretty much roided up like 5 times during the War of the Best, he's kind of out of energy and can't really move, so he stumbles a little bit and drops Ace's Vivre card. And because Ace, like the badass he is in the direction of Akainu, the Vivre card starts moving in the direction of Akainu. Luffy, being the Neanderthal he is, doesn't decide to just leave the Vivre card and keep running away, despite the fact that he can't really run at this point anyway. He just starts inching, crawling towards the Vivre card that, like I said, is heading towards Akainu because Ace is standing right next to Akainu. And of course, this leads to Luffy being wide open for Akainu to just jump in and go for the killing blow, to which Ace cannot do anything at all except for just get right in between them, completely sacrifice himself, leave no chance for anything but his death, you know. There's no way that he could have just, you know, blocked the attack in any way, shape, or form without dying from it. He couldn't have just launched an attack that would push Akainu out of the way. No, okay, again, he doesn't have the plot armor for that. It's just he cannot do that for that reason. In fact, Ace dying is Luffy's plot armor, right? That's just how it had to be. It really is just fucking sick and twisted, isn't it? How, like, everything I was saying about the reason that Ace can't be so powerful is because he doesn't have the plot armor that Luffy has throughout the entire series, and then, it's just so gross thinking about it, he becomes Luffy's plot armor. Ugh. And dude, you know what? When I actually think about it, fuck this series. Seriously, Oda is a complete asshole for killing off Ace. He should have been the main character. One Piece has been trashed since the end of the War of the Best. I'm done. No, this is bullshit. No, dude. No, this is bullshit. Fuck that. Fuck that.